We're going to open up and take a look at an expansion for the Descent board game by Fantasy Flight Games. This is the Manor of Ravens expansion. This is for the second edition Descent, by the way. The Manor of Ravens expansion. Looks like you're going to get 10 figures, 2 heroes, lots of cards and tokens to go in here. This is kind of a small box expansion. I think they've gotten away from doing the oversized box. It's mostly empty. Get your Fantasy Flight catalog. Have a rule book here, or an expansion book, and quest guide. So you have an index of the components that are going to come in there. You have an explanation of how the Manor of Ravens expansions integrates into the Descent campaign. You have some new relics and rules. Goes over the new cards. You got a quest guide, and then you're going to get into the quests. It was like they have an advertisement here for DescentQuestVault.com, or maybe you can build your own quests. Looks like you have a little story here on the heroes and the lieutenants, a quest guide, and you have looks like about half a dozen little adventures and a little overland map there. So you're going to get looks like 3 cardboard tiles here, or 3 cardboard pieces that are going to have all the tiles on them. So we have the lieutenant token. He looks to be some sort of golem-like creature. And you get a few dungeon tiles here. These are the outdoor version here. Looks like we have a outdoor entryway on this big tile. And the other side look like they're going to be interior pieces. This is a condition token. I'm not sure what the condition is. I don't see it real quick in the rules, but it is a condition token. And you have a tracking token here, and then a objective token. And the objective token's got the little tile on the other side of it. But you have some more exterior pieces for the adventure. And then on the flip side, they become an interior piece. This is a servant token, some sort of crow. And have some more interior pieces for dungeon, a couple of exteriors there. And then they go back to being interior pieces on the other side. So these are interior pieces too. This is almost like a pit, and this is like a barn. And then this looks like it's maybe just a little bedroom with an entryway on it. So those are the tiles you get. You're going to get a pack of the big cards, a pack of the small cards, a pack of miniatures, and the player cards. So the player cards, looks like we get a Alice Rain. Looks like maybe she's some sort of warrior character. Of course, double-sided for when they use their heroic feat. Maybe more of like a cleric or a paladin kind of type of character. And then you got Thaden Mistpeak. Looks like maybe a ranged type character. Have the miniatures you get in here. Of course, we have the two for the heroes I just showed. His hat kind of shadows his face out. And then looks like we get two different kinds of monsters here. We have, you get 5 little human characters. Let me look through the cards real quick, the big cards here, and I'll see what they are, what they're calling those. Bandits. You get bandits and race. So bandits are going to be the little human guys. See if the red one shows up. A little better. It kind of has a couple of swords. So you get 5 bandits for the kind of minion and 1 of the boss level. You get 3 wraiths, 1 red and 2 white. And then flip through some of the cards here. So you have some of the quest cards here. Advanced quest cards for the different acts. You have the monster cards. So one for each of the difficulties as you encounter them. I forget where on here it's got the the Act 1 and Act 2. Act 1 and Act 2 versions. Have your lieutenant cards. It looks like some sort of golem, so I can't tell if that's maybe a helmet or a cage covering, but it looks like some sort of construct. We have the rumor cards here that come in this box. You get 4 of those, and then the rest of them look like they're overlord cards. Looks like we have some different magic things that they could do. So about 7 or 8 little magic things that they can do, and we have a couple of events, some more magic things. Looks like there's 1 trap, maybe about 10 little magic abilities, and maybe half a dozen or so events that they can do. And then you have all your little cards. So we have some relics here. Shard of Ithrindius, Stone of Wayward Means, Tome of 5 Lies, the Manor's Heart. You have a card for the Servant, which is a raven flock. You have some shop item cards here for Act 1 and 2. You have a Undying Skull, Blessed Shield, White Wolf Cloak, Staff of Greyhaven, Shadow Bracers, Heart Seeker, Rune of Fate, Hammer of Doom. These are the condition cards. So Doomed was that condition. And you get 4 of those. And then we have some of the class cards here. So the guy who was kind of the ranger looking fella, has Bounty Hunter as his class cards. They all look to be Bounty Hunter. I thought you had a choice between 2, but Bounty Hunter seems to be the only one there. So we got a double crossbow, and then some different abilities there. And Marshall, and they are all Marshall again, is for the cleric type looking character. So we have a hammer, a signet ring, and then some of the abilities that go along with that. So that is a look at Descent, Manor of Ravens for the expansion for the Descent Journeys in the Dark 2nd edition by Fantasy Flight Games.